Trevor Noah is getting eaten by his own after the France World Cup tweet. Daily Show host Trevor Noah is accused of racism after insisting that France's World Cup champs are really from Africa. He tweeted, "Tonight, congratulations to Africa on winning the 2018 Men's World Cup." He said, "I get it, they have to say it's the French team, but look at those guys. You don't get that tan by hanging out in the south of France, my friends." Noah's remarks weren't received very well on social media. People were calling him a racist and pointing out that nearly every team member, regardless of their race, was born and raised in France. It circulated all over the internet and all over France, and people were quite upset, prompting the French ambassador to the US to write Noah a letter. In his letter, the ambassador stressed that the players' rich and varied backgrounds is a reflection of France's diversity, to which Mr. Noah replied, "Now, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I think it is more of a reflection of France's colonialism." The ambassador pointed to this, saying, "Unlike the United States of America, France does not refer to its citizens based on their race, religion, or origin." Noah said he understood where the ambassador was coming from and how his comments could be perceived as joining the attack with France's far right, but he said his statements should be put into context. "When I am saying they are African, I am not saying it in a way to exclude them from their Frenchness, but using it as a way to include them in my Africanness." He claims that to deny that duality is something he vehemently disagrees with. Kevin Razy, a French comedian, criticized the Daily Show host for regurgitating a racist joke that has circulated in France. He said, "This is what racists say about our team here in France. You didn't know, now you know." One Twitter user who claimed to be from France also slammed Noah, saying 98% of the players were born in France, only 2 players were born in Africa, but they came here at the age of 2, so they have grown up in France. This is alt-right humor here in France. This is so racist to think that because they are black, they are not French. They claim their love of France. You deny them the right to be French. Is that what you want to deliver to all African Americans also?" Another Twitter user wrote, "Dude, I like you, but maybe there is something wrong when you start to use the, quote, joke already done by Nazis." Calling France the last African team in the World Cup is problematic, writes the Washington Post. Yet not all far-right people claim that France is an African team. Finally, Africa wins its first World Cup, but in French colors, LOL. Congratulations, France, well deserved. Love the Croatian spirit, though, and their great team spirit. I am of Croatian heritage, and I'm also proud of Croatia for how they handled everything all the way here for France, aka Team Africa, #World Cup. Another Twitter user who has now deleted her tweet said, "Dear Italy, this could be you, but you refused immigrants." And then everyone started slamming her on what these immigrants did to the country. They are eating their own. When we agree that the French team has African origins, the left want to point out that fact as either a sign of how good diversity is or that they have some sort of pride for their African heritage. But it also reminds them when the right point out that we have genetic heritage to be proud of and that the French team is made up of Africans. Either the left complain about colonialism or want to be proud of taking over a Western nation. I can't quite figure it out, and it's interesting to see how much they eat their own and how confused they get trying to figure out if pointing out their heritage is racist or not. It turns out that the left do acknowledge that black people, Noah, can be racist. If you want to see more from me and the rest of the Rebel team, like and subscribe.